Afternoon, colleagues. Welcome to Nsako and myself's presentation. Unfortunately, Nsako is not here. He's been out of town or busy on a project, so he couldn't make it. And for that reason, we've put together our own little Zoom presentation, the way we've been communicating the last 6-7 months. And so see our presentation in that light, that we are appreciating each other through Zoom, the way we've been communicating lately. Just from my side, in addition, I want to say thank you to Nsako for his willingness and the way he allowed me into his school and make me part of the school and the SMT and the teacher and even the kids. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that. And then I also see the way he's working and the way he's treating the teachers and the learners. For that, I still see a bright future for him, and may all good come from that. Thank you.
Greetings, everybody. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it due to some competing priorities, but I just want to mention a few things as the highlights of this partnership that we had. The gatherings before the COVID-19, it was so educational, motivating, and a good experience as a principal. And the learning time to think without interrupting was wow. Using non-verbal cues most of the times, and it was something that I would cherish and something that one need to implement at all times. But also is a highlight that one can say is the limited time that we had with my business partner. It's a highlight on its own, but it was worth it. It was worth it. The low lights in partnership that one can say is the existence of this COVID-19. You see, this COVID-19, it gave us a limited time to meet in an effective and efficient way. Meeting on Zoom had its own low points because it never attended, or it rather never achieved its intended purposes because of having technicalities in most of the time, and of which it was beyond all of us. No one can be blamed though. The experience that we had, in particular with my business partner, Brother Chris, Body Chris, one can say that not achieving what was intended at the beginning because of COVID-19 pandemic. But apart from all of this, were the available time, I must emphasize, with my business partner Chris, where we were so clear of what we wanted to achieve, what we want to be, how we want things to be done, between myself and him. And I must emphasize that we could relate with my partner in many things without any hesitation. We always had a frank talk. We engaged intensely in many issues with my partner. And it is something that I will say it will go on and on and on, as this is not stopping here, but is something that will always say that having met Chris, it was a great stride to me. It was a great stride to me. And so it's something that I would say, with Chris by my side, I had a great partner, and my partner will always remember each other with the projects that we have started, that will also proceed, will also take it further. And I thank you, I appreciate you, Chris. I'll always value you. I'll also interact with you. The learners loved you, the staff loved you, and obvious, you, you will always be in my heart. And thank you so much, and keep on doing what is best. Thank you.
So in this time to think session, I want to give my appreciation for the year, my heartfelt goodness about the hope that I have for us as a nation. For me, the appreciation I really must go to the group of educators that I see here, a special group of people that can really make a difference in future in this country as a uplift the nation. I think with these educators and principals, we can go far. I've met it's a special group of people that I've met around the table here. Then to a very special person, Tsaku. My appreciation for you during the year, from the time that we've met, how I've learned your discipline on yourself, your discipline at school. 8:05, the gate is locked, and children, you at the gate. You don't send somebody else. You are there yourself. That is discipline from the highest standard, and you implement it yourself. My really appreciation for that, and your hard working to make sure that the learners is the ultimate goal of the learners to advance themselves. And from that, for me, is the appreciation and the hope that I get for the learners for the future. No matter how the situation in our country currently is. I think that the children and the teachers that are with you at the school, they can look at you as a role model, that are disciplined and that are hardworking and know what he wants. For me, that is such a great attitude that you have towards life. I think my appreciation also goes out to you that within the third or fourth time that we've met, we had a common understanding, not that we know what we were doing, but we had a common understanding that we want to do something for the community, and we want to bring the community into the school. And for that, my appreciation. Unfortunately, we couldn't implement, and that's one of the things that happens. That's the hurdle in the road. Maybe it wasn't destined for this year. Maybe it happens next year. We'll see how it goes. Then, just on a personal note, 35 years ago, I was in Chawela. When I heard I was going to school in Chawela, I said, "What?" And for that, my appreciation to the people of Chawela. I've got lost in Chawela when I visited school the other day, but still, that's a special memory to go back after 35 years. And then to Leah. I mean, Leah, I think you're also a special kind of person to get the group together. and to keep us together, even in this unheard of difficult times. You are an icebreaker in how technology are used in doing keeping a circle together. I think that you're a great example of that. Thank you for that, and thank you also for the day today. Yeah, as I said, we had some lowlights. I think the biggest lowlight for me now that I'm looking back at it here is probably the first meeting, which I've missed or missed halfway, and that we couldn't from the first day do the time to think together, and that I wasn't there when the roadmap was laid out. So I think for me that was personally the low light when I look back at the year, and then obviously that we couldn't implement our plan. Into the rest of the group, thank you very much. Thanks to Zenobia for all the lifts that I could bump from you when we went to the schools. I really appreciate that. And then thank you very much. And principals, you can see, you also have an influence on me. This is the influence that Nsako had on me, that I had to put on a jacket and tie today. Thank you.